Hello and welcome to Commander Clash. This week we're doing viewer-submitted decks. We asked you guys recently to submit your Commander decks for us to feature on a future video, and you guys really followed through. We had a lot of deck submissions and some really cool ones to choose from. Unfortunately, we could only pick 4 total, one for each person. But I'm really happy with the deck that I picked, and I'm really excited to try it out. So let's start it off with Seth. What are you running?
I am playing Arjun the Shifting Flame. So this is a legendary Sphinx, and it says whenever you cast a spell, put the cards in your hand on the bottom of your library in any order, and then draw that many cards. So basically, this is wheel.deck. There is a ton of Wheel of Fortune effects, and I think the idea is you win by drawing cards, essentially, in some really janky ways. So when I saw this deck, it was just like the perfect deck for me. It's janky and draws cards like crazy, so. This is from Adam Kaiser, I believe his name was, so thanks for the submission, Adam. The deck looks super spicy, and I'm really excited to test it out.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that you called it as quick as you did, Seth, because I had my eyes on it as soon as, as soon as I saw it afterwards.
I knew you would have picked it, so I had to get my vote in early.
It draws the most cards, so very well played there. All right, Richard, what are you running?
I'm playing Rosheen Meanderer. He's a 4-mana 4/4, and tap it. You can add 4 colorless mana to pay for mana costs that contain X. So my deck is full of Hydras, Fireballs, and other X spells to take advantage of this super mana dork. And my deck was submitted by CelineT, so thanks to CelineT, this deck looks totally sweet.
All right, awesome. And Jake, what are you running?
All right, I'm running Phage the Untouchable, or in Commander Phage the Uncastable. So this deck is from LucasZ, submitted on YouTube, and basically it's got the one way to cheat Phage into play. It might also have Platinum Angel, I haven't checked, but mainly Torpor Orb is what you're looking for to stop ETB abilities, so you can actually play Phage without killing yourself, and then a couple of ways to try to get her in for damage to kill other players, and then just a bunch of standard colorless ramp effects, black destroy effects, and such.
Sweet. It's definitely a hardcore mode to play Phage, because if you played her from your command zone, since you didn't cast it from your hand, you immediately lose the game. So there has to be some trickery to get around that.
Yeah, and I am missing some important cards, I believe. The problem is that this deck was originally like 80 or 90 tickets, so I just took like the 6 most expensive cards and I converted them all to basic swamp. So the deck was already a little light on land, so that kind of helped a little bit. And so if you're wondering why a card's not in there, it's to try to get it back down to our normal budget range.
Sweet. And I am running a Prime Speaker Zegana deck. I don't want to give away too much, but this one was submitted by a fellow named Tygran. I think I'm saying it right. And it has a pretty sweet tribe going on, and I can barely contain my excitement for it, so let's move towards the hands.
Tomer, you gotta tell me first. Did you just look through the list to find Edric and then pick whatever deck had Edric in it?
Actually, okay, so I had to make a slight modification to the deck.
Did you put Edric in the deck?
No, let me finish. All right, so 5 of the cards were not available on MTGO, so I had to switch them out. However, knowing what bad things happen when I play Edric, I did not add Edric to the deck, nor did I add Mystic Remora. So you can.
Okay.
So just so you know, I really held back this time, you guys.
You just replaced it with 5 take an extra turn spells.
No, I stuck to the flavor as much as possible. So if the cards come up, I'm going to mention them. Well, I have 2 lands, and I don't think I'm going to get too greedy. I only have one of the colors, but honestly, there's not too much I can hope to mull into, so I think I'm just going to keep it. I think this is good enough.
I'm going to keep 2 lands and hope for the best.
I got 2 lands, but I'm keeping it.
I hope none of you get to your 3rd land. That would be great. Basic swamp. Fear me.
Excellent.
All my stops are broken. 1 second.
Okay, the turn's going properly. So I'll just put a forest down.
Ugh. Alright, still on 2 lands.
No turn 1 Sol Ring.
Nope, not anymore.
Ooh.
Tap land.
You can tap it to gain 1 life? What?
If I control 2 or more green permanents.
Interesting.
OP.
I don't think I've ever seen that card before.
This is the beauty of viewer-submitted decks. We see all these cards that we never put in our decks. This card doesn't seem that bad.
I have come prepared. Or prebeared, you guys.
Oh no.
Behold! My tribe! It is bears!
Alright, I got a 3rd land, so I'm happy.
2 mana, 2/2 and commander. OP.
I don't have a 3rd land, so we'll see how this goes, but the beatdowns have commenced.
Do I want Jake to ramp?
Please, I can't do it by myself.
I'm a little scared, but
How are you going to make
Whatever.
me ramp? I'm so confused.
if I understand how this card works.
No, that does everyone.
Oh, that does everyone? Alright, so we all ramp.
Isn't it? No, it's each player.
No, each player.
It's
Each
the
player
other
pays
one.
X.
What's the other one that affects everyone? Tempt with Discovery? Is that the one? Yeah. Any amount of mana, each player searches his or her library for up to X, where X is the total amount.
Wow.
No, it's each player.
gets
It's
a
each
double-
player.
Yeah, but,
So if
Yeah,
you
but
play,
they
Seth
don't
and
have
I are
X.
tapped out.
no, but it doesn't matter if they played X. It's not the amount that they paid.
Oh.
Each player
okay.
searches for X, where X is the total amount of mana. So
Alright,
you're gonna ramp everybody.
Go all
Hook
the
me up,
way.
Jake. Pay it, Jake.
The question is whether everybody ramps for 1 or everybody ramps for 2 or 3, depending on what I want to do. And let's get this off to a really stupid start. Let's everyone ramp for 3.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be pandemonium.
'Cause I have no 3 drops or 2 drops or 1 drops in my hand, so I don't mind jumping up in the mana.
So it looks like keeping 2 landers all around paid off.
Agreed.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do with the rest of these swamps in my hand?
Ooh, closer to this, too.
This card's so good, I should keep it in all my decks.
I mean, it's good, like it's powerful, but it can also backfire if like someone else's deck wants to get to the late game more than yours does.
It's a solid group bear hug card.
Did you practice all week over?
I said I came prepared for this.
Okay.
Oh, that's with like the ugliest lands imaginable here.
That's a Seth specialty, white border.
His lands are actually really
Fantastic.
nice. Do
Yeah.
they make these lands in a different border?
It's John Avon. It's
I-
nice, but
I know the mountain is in a different border. I don't know about the island.
I mean, it's ninth, right? It has to be a reprint, right? Or do they actually make unique art?
I think they're reprints, but I don't know if they're like reprints from 8th or something, where that also has white border. Like, I don't know the original set.
Let's play CelineT.
Sack it.
Yes. 5 mana Diabolic Tutor is OP, so goodbye CelineT.
4/6 Death Touch would be pretty difficult for my bears to overcome, though.
And now what am I supposed to search for here?
Torpor Orb?
Torpor Orb. I believe that's the correct choice.
And shut off all of Tomer's bear abilities.
No!
And to see if there's anything else I want first. Yeah, I think it's just got to be the orb. Or maybe it's not, because I don't have to reveal what card I searched for.
Just a reminder, don't believe his lies.
Just hold up Naturalize and kill him on the spot.
Hey, hey.
Let me pause for a moment to think. Could do this. I think we're gonna attack.
I'll block, Tomer. Don't do it.
I'll block 2. I'm going to
Okay,
flash
Seth.
him with Author.
Let's see if you're a man of your word.
Oh. I thought maybe you wouldn't take the time to read the power and toughness on the confusing flip card.
Yeah, it's obviously a 2/3, right?
So, what's better than one bear? 3 bears.
Or 2.
3 is better, but you made 2.
No, but I have 3 total now.
Oh, okay.
Because I had 1 bear, and now I have 3 bears.
Well, let's just play
Oh,
Mystic Remora.
God. Oh.
Remember, I didn't build this deck, so you can't complain at me.
I mean, we can,
We can.
and we will.
Absolutely.
Let me draw some cards, boys.
I'm only saying because I wish I was doing that.
You got
Is
more
it a spell?
bears than me.
Any spell?
It's
Any
true.
spell.
Well, I guess you're drawing a lot of cards.
No, that's how he wins. We've went over this before.
Yeah,
You have 2 extra lands.
pay
I
for
get
study.
Pay for study.
Don't
Someone
listen to
want to
that.
donate me some mana?
There's gonna be some angry bears if you don't pay for the study.
I don't have the mana.
You have
Okay.
2.
I'm gonna use it. Jeez.
No.
All right, now we all have to attack Richard.
This is unbearable.
Okay, you can't lie. You have a paper in front of you, and you're crossing these off one at a time, right?
I may have exactly a paper just full of these. It's you could say it's possible.
Wait, is that a dog
Hey.
pun?
Pay for this one at
Yeah,
least.
okay.
Aw, Richard. You could have used that. You could have bluffed lightning bolt.
I could have held up Nature's Claim to stop Jake.
Stop the heuristic study, you mean?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Oh wait, Nature's Claim only does an enchantment, right? I need to hold
No,
up.
it's artifacts or enchantments.
Oh, is
It's
it?
super
Alright.
sweet. 1 mana for that?
Someone's gonna stop. Make Jake kill himself with the first casting of Phage.
Oh my god, please pay it, please pay it, please pay it, please pay it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoever doesn't pay for it gets angry bears attacking them. That is now the rule. Where are my lands? Oh,
I ramped you. We ramped
I
you.
know.
Three lands
I drew
over.
0 of them. I probably need more than 36 lands in this deck. I could do
To
this.
cast your 2 mana 2/2s.
Well, I don't even have them in my hand.
Moonfall Bear.
So I'm going to send 1 at Seth for drawing cards. I'm going to send a
You
2
sent
at
them all
Richard.
at Seth.
I'm going to send 2 at Richard for not paying the heuristic study.
I tapped out. It was not under my control.
You know what you did.
Remember who gave you those 3 lands?
I hate these lands.
Are
Ugh.
you talking about me? Because I'm the one who paid the 2 extra.
I paid 1 extra. And
Remember
I
that
cast-
time?
So I gave
let
him
you
more
dr-
of the 3 lands than you did.
Remember at that time I let you draw all those cards with Edric and then you started attacking me because you had too many cards drawn? Alright, and I'm gonna definitely pay for this.
Hooray! Hooray, he's paying for it. How miserable would it be if everyone had a Ristic Circle in play?
It'd be fantastic for me. Usually presents. Drawing more cards.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Well,
Don't forget to pay for your own
To
Ristic.
draw more cards.
and flip. What?
Did it flip?
You need-
No?
It flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
just-
tapped as well,
Well.
so it's kind of hard to tell.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see. Sweet. Now I can draw a lot.
And we all
of cards.
simultaneously see why flip cards are not that popular. Because they're very hard to parse.
They did a slightly better job when they did flip cards in Innistrad, I would say.
Yes. Discard in the hand size, is that a theme of your deck?
It is. That's how I win.
Are you gonna
Retrieval.
cast Phage? How much is Phage? 7? That's no good.
I guess Waste Not would have been really good secret tech to board in this week. Against all the wheel effects, would have just been like unbeatable.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Although I probably just would have decked myself with it, huh?
you can
the
cast
draw
it, but
makes-
you still need haste to kill one of us.
This is awkward. Alright,
Pay
here's a
for the
combo.
Ristic. Pay for the Ristic.
Pay for it.
Pay for it.
I will pay
Destroy
for it.
it.
Blow up the Ristic.
No,
and
blow
don't-
up the torpor orb.
No, blow up the Ristic.
Yes.
No, blow up the Ristic. You know you want to.
No, the torpor orb.
There's Slate of Ancestry,
Wait,
too.
no, wait, I don't even get the acidic slime trigger. I'm an idiot.
Oh, oh no!
No, guys, why did you stop me?
Richard, no, what are you doing?
that was totally
Or-
useless.
God, look.
That,
Once in a while, we need to give Mitko credit. Mitko doesn't break the rules that often, so sometimes when absolutely no one can remember what they're actually supposed to be doing, Mitko saves us. Because if this was real life, I'm pretty sure that Torpor Orb would be in my graveyard right now.
Yeah,
oh, and he has a vampiric tutor? This guy.
this is the baller Phage deck. Oh
My
no,
whole
is he
big
gonna, he's
self
gonna get like
satisfied.
lightning greaves or something?
Why would this deck play Lightning Grease? Why would you even say something like that?
Gee, I wonder.
Let's see. What are some good cards? Anyone know some good cards?
Not lightning greaves.
Hmm.
Grizzly bear.
Oh, a grizzly bear, huh? Yeah, that's smart. I like that.
It's better than a Care Bear.
Doo-doo.
I don't know if that's true. Care Bears are pretty sweet.
They have that wicked stare. Yeah.
All right, I'll just go with this, even though I don't want to. I can't figure out what the best thing to do is right now.
Ah, that.
All right, so I went and got a Cabal Coffers for some mana reasons.
Yeah.
So I have 12 mana this turn. So the first thing I'm going to do is...
Oh no, he can already do the Phage Lightning Greaves.
Dun
Wait,
dun
is
dun dun
Phage-
dun 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 dun. Decree of Pain.
Oh my god. Not my bears.
Well, whatever.
And I'll pay. Do do do.
Wait, you only have 3 mana left, right?
No, I have
This-
4.
this
Don't
is
spell
true.
shrivel me, bro.
Mana Leak?
Well-
No, is
well,
that
you-
3?
No, I
And a
have-
leak date.
No, I have 4 mana. Don't. I have 5 mana actually.
Yes.
Well,
Yes. Yes, 3. Don't believe his lies.
The Cabal Coffers makes my swamp tap for 2 effectively.
You might.
Because I get a black for each swamp, so it's sort of like they're doubles. So I have 6 mana.
He's gonna draw
how is
5,
it
Seth.
good?
He's
If
gonna
you
draw
count all my
5.
if you count my swamps, I have 7 swamps. So 7 times 2 for Cabal Coffers, I have 14 mana.
that works.
You
Uh,
really want to keep your... What
well,
is this called? Tomoya?
yeah, Tomoya.
Tomoya.
Draws so many cards.
You just wanted that, really?
Mostly, yeah.
well, I have nothing else I can do, so I'll pass. Thank
Oh.
you. Thank you.
Really?
Can you fight something? Like this creature?
I need to draw
Oh,
lands.
you can't. It's 2/3.
Just activate Slate of Ancestry. You'll probably draw lands.
No.
I won't Bio Blight your 2 bears in response. I promise.
Alright, I'm just gonna... I'm looking for... I'm looking
Wait,
for
is that a
land.
bear or a rat?
It's a bear. Can you see? It's clawed, it's snout.
It looks like the Splinter or something.
Alright, I'm gonna grudgingly give you a card, Seth.
Yes, winning.
Why would you give him a card?
Because I
have
need
4
to
mana
do
left.
something.
Activate
Actually-
Slate of Ancestry.
Actually, no, I can pay for it. There you go.
Hooray!
Tomer,
I know.
you deceived me. I was looking forward to that card.
Alright, guys. Are you ready for this card?
Are you gonna let him draw a card?
It can't
Just
be
to play
countered.
Phantasmal Bear?
It can't be countered. I'm just saying, don't even try to counter it.
Can no one kill this torpor orb? It's so annoying.
I can kill it for you guys. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
No, he won't. Don't believe his lies.
I'll
Hashtag
sacrifice it. or
Hashtag
something.
it. Also, I can't attack now because I'm afraid of the Phage Lightning Greaves combo.
It doesn't have trample, does it?
No, but he probably has removal in his hand.
It has Island Walk, actually.
Hmm.
No.
Seth, do you want to be a deer and make me draw 7 cards?
I'll think about it.
It's your win con, right? You're gonna mill me.
Seth, do you
I-
have
I-
artifact destruction in your hand?
I
Back when
do
Magic
not.
Was really,
Great.
back when Magic was really weird and all the cards were weird, did they have like creatures that had Land Walk of the opposite color, like colors that they weren't? Like black creatures with Island Walk or like white creatures with Mountain Walk? Is that a thing that happened?
They. I know there's like green creatures with Island Walk.
Seth,
Interesting.
you got to make me draw my natural eyes.
It's probably in Tomer's deck. River Bear, I think, is one of the island walking green creatures.
I can confirm River Bear is in this deck.
River Bull island walks as well.
That is not a bear. Not good enough for this deck.
Oh,
What
Seth,
about-
did you know you can target other people with that ability from Tomoya?
I'm not
Totally target
gonna.
me.
I'm not gonna target you, Jake.
I mean, you can target me though.
Will you kill me last?
Yeah, sure.
Pay for it.
Pay for it.
Pay for it.
Pay for it.
The
You need all
bear.
that mana. You
Hey.
need it.
It doesn't matter. I need the mana.
Oh, you're so greedy.
Oh god. This is
What are you
essentially
greedy?
it's drawing him 2 cards too because he gets to double it up with Tomoya.
I mean, what's the difference between drawing like 8 and 9 cards? Like, who cares?
Makes all the difference.
Well, is that much closer to a Laboratory Maniac kill?
Although Seth probably should have popped Evolving Wilds. Unless he wants
Why?
to draw lands. Minor
Oh,
deck
for
thinning?
thinning.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another card that kind of wants me to keep it around.
Ooh.
Sweet.
No, I'm paying for this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless you want to give me 9 cards.
Add 4 to your mana pool. Use this only to pay for Ristic study triggers. That'd be a good commander card.
I'd hit Jake, but I'm scared of dying to Phage, so I'll just leave this here.
Can no one destroy the artifact?
Nobody touched my artifacts. They're
This
mine.
bear deck does not have any interaction.
Mine. Do 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 do. I have mana. Da, da, da. If you bounce my torpor orb, this will be a short game for me.
Do it!
Dude, where's the
What?
echoing truth, Seth? Draw your deck.
Seth,
in
it would be
echoing truth.
amazing.
Watch it
draw a
cost
card
like.
down.
Don't. Oh God. No, he's gonna do it. There it is.
Oh!
Sorry, Jake.
I'll take that. I'll take this.
I've been leaving up Cyclonic Rift for the whole last 4 turns, waiting for you to cast Phage.
The real question is, are you going to pay for that risk study?
Don't do it, Jake. Don't do it.
Nah, Seth
Can you
knocked
save
me out, so he should go the rest of the way. Here, have the card, Seth.
Oh, thank you, Jake. It's a good warning for the audience about playing Phage in EDH.
Can I go ahead and flash? Can I flash Torpor Orb in now?
Hardcore
Yes,
mode.
Do 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 do.
You don't want to stifle that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is dumb. I'm gonna time out. You guys can have fun waiting for 10 minutes.
Hey, greedy
All right,
message
all right.
time.
Okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played this into 7 open mana. Yep, maybe. Alright. Good game.
Oh.
Game, Jake.
I like how I still have 2 mana floating, even though I'm not in the game anymore. You guys see that? My 2 black mana is still there.
We'll do that last
You
contribution.
got the first kill in the game, Jake. Unfortunately, it was yourself. But...
Still counts if we're doing points. Oh my god, where are my lands?
Holy. You only have grizzly bears. Why can't you cast anything?
I can, but I want to cast my, like, 6 drops and such. Yes, this deck does have 6 drops. Bear?
Are you gonna let him draw cards for
No.
your bears?
Unlike some people. This is embarrassing, but I only have this to play.
I think we gotta deal with Seth here. He has like
Yeah, he has
draw
7.
8
He has,
elite cards.
yeah, who did that? I wonder.
What? I didn't let him flip his Tomoyo. Tomoyo.
No.
Ooh, that was a good draw. I like
He finds
that.
nothing but counter spells too.
I don't think this deck really has many counters, actually. I think it has like 1, and it's a really expensive counter, or 2. Well, this should help keep me alive for a while.
No. No.
And, yeah, I guess that's fine.
We'll try the slime again.
Yes. Pay for it.
I'm regretting that cyclonic rift. I should have let Jake stay alive.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No.
Pay for it. No. How many cards has Ristic Study drawn already? Well, like
Probably
5.
I was gonna say 5, somewhere in there.
And were they all from Richard?
Probably.
Tomer might have let me draw 1, but primarily.
No,
from
no.
Richard.
I said I was going to, and then I ended up paying. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go back.
No, that sounds right.
Do you think that Ristic Circle should be banned for the same reason that whatever it's called, like Trade Secrets or whatever that card is banned, where the people can take turns drawing cards back and forth?
No, Ristic Study, like, if it's played with people paying for it, it's just a tax effect.
Right, but you always have the one person who lets the person with Ristic Circle get way ahead by not paying for it.
Yeah,
So I feel like it's kind of the same way, where you have like a 2-person, like...
they still have to cast spells and everything. I think it's not as ridiculous as Trade Secrets is. Because you just cast Trade Secrets and then both players can basically just draw 40 cards right off the bat. Whereas Ristic Study does take some time. Well, this will get me lands. So I guess that's a step forward. I would prefer just having land drops instead of paying 4 mana to put 2 lands into play.
Do you have more artifact destruction? Either of you? Just out of curiosity. Asking
No.
for a friend.
No.
Maybe.
Oh.
Are you gonna let me draw a lot of cards with that artifact?
It doesn't actually draw cards. But it could be sweet.
You're not attacking
Alright,
me.
this is a pretty grisly situation, so Richard, we're friends right now?
Yeah, I'm not really scared of your bears right now. I'm more scared of the guy with 14 cards in hand. Did he draw a Reliquary Tower? Because if he did, I'll be very sad.
Wait, how? Oh, the Tomoyo got bounced. Oh, wait, no. What happens to the
killed
Tomoyo?
it.
You killed it?
I dealt with Seth's board.
Excellent. Oh, of course. Of course.
Propaganda.
Uh,
Ooh.
Seth stood up really tall, and then the bears decided not to attack.
yeah.
Well, there's an artifact that I want to live.
This is quite the barrier for me to overcome.
Well, we might as well go all the way.
You're
This
gonna draw
isn't
more
legendary
cards?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm gonna make sure my Venser's Journal lives.
Boo.
Wait, what?
There's no reason why your Venser's Journal is going to live. He's going to get... Oh, no, you're right. He's only going to get 1 copy of Acidic, not 2.
Well,
But he'll
Why
get
does
another
he-
one the next turn.
If Jake was alive, I could kill both. But
Yeah.
Jake unfortunately killed himself. Ugh.
Oh, he also had the artifact removal. I was wondering, like, why don't you just, turn into acidic slime and then you'll destroy the blade? It's not looking good.
Uh,
I might gain some life.
Quite the grizzly situation here, folks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Didn't you just use that one like a half a minute ago?
I've just pinned a ring to the audience, okay, Jake?
Is there like bearpuns.com or something? How did you come up with these, Tomer?
The magic of Google.
Oh dear, I forgot about this. This is unfortunate.
It's so effective, too, propaganda. The unsung hero of multiplayer. Nobody really wants to spend mana, just like Ristic Study. Mm-hmm.
If I had that blade to sell,
wow.
it would be very fun. But I don't.
I guess I might as well try to go big. Just set up my next turn. Hopefully Seth doesn't have anything too crazy to stop me. Or stop this. Zendikar Resurgent.
And
No! Okay.
brainstorm.
You can't stop the bears, Seth.
Oh.
They're about to go berserk on you.
Alright, let's see. Let's put this back and this back. Berserk.
Between these awful puns and me losing so early, I really hope the video gets corrupted again this week.
It's gonna be the highest viewed video ever with these bear puns.
It's open.
So let's see.
Elephant tribal.
Oh wait, you gained so much life, how am I gonna kill you?
Hope
58.
Tomer, we need to stop him.
My bears
Well-
are on it.
let's. I wonder if I can kill you guys here.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Psychosis
You're
Crawler,
about to wheel us hard, aren't you?
potentially.
Oh, I can finally cast the spells in my hand. No.
So I think this does a bunch of damage and probably makes me stack a lot of triggers.
Should just be 10, right?
Yeah, not that many
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, we take 10 damage. But if he has like a follow-up, like Wheel of Fortune or something. And did you discard anything useful? Oh, you didn't discard anything useful. What? You shuffled it into your library. Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll just pass the turn for now.
With counter magic?
Maybe.
Richard!
Wait, what is this thing? Each player shuffles the cards from his or her hand into. Wait, what?
They didn't. He didn't use that ability.
Oh, it does the same thing when it enters and when you sack it.
Yeah. All right. You have a lot of mana now.
I guess we gotta kill this psychosis crawler. I can't even attack.
Can
So
you
the
kill
stupid-
it?
Could.
Go for it.
All right. Let's see. Add 4. Wait.
I'm
How many
assuming
cards
he
do you think you
has.
can draw?
I'm assuming he has protection for it, but
From what?
I mean, together we'll get rid of it, or
Alright,
at least,
well.
or at least deal with the situation somehow.
I gotta fireball it. How much should I fireball it for?
I don't think he can pump it. I think he might have like a counter or a bounce or something like that.
Well, he can draw a bunch of cards, theoretically, or somehow, right?
He can sacrifice a Whirlpool Warrior at any point.
That doesn't grow it though. That just replaces, right?
It doesn't grow, but it can make him look another 9 cards for a counter spell.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I guess we'll just do this. Hope it dies. Probably not going to die.
Oh dear.
Fireball for 13.
Do it.
I kind of want that to live.
Uh,
So
Oh no, it's a rewind too.
yeah, it's the worst counter spell we have to see.
Do you think he can draw a single card? Should I attack?
He's gaining more health than both of us, so you're just gonna basically kill me with the Hydra.
Alright, that's a good argument.
Oh no, you're gonna kill me?
We're not winning here, Silver. What do we do to win?
Alright, I have a plan.
Oh no, I left open the wrong mana. I can't gain 1 life.
If you can't beat him, let's just... I'll yield to that.
How is this a bear?
It's a shapeshifter. It could be a bear if it wants to be.
So I'm in a Whirlpool Warrior.
No! Crap. Should have started with this one. Yikes. Alright, so that's a lot of damage.
It's getting there. If my Psychosis Crawler lives.
Well, I'm gonna copy it. Okay, I'm gonna gather the pact. Gather the pack, rather. Let's find a creature that's worth playing. Okay, that's a bear. That is also
Then I
a
guess
bear.
it's not worth paying then.
Actually, alright, I'll go for this.
Bearscape. Oh my god.
Alright. Alright, we're getting there. So that is, that's a river bear. Keep it going.
There's the island walk.
Yeah. I tapped it wrong, but oh well.
Hang on. Let me read my commander again.
Oh no.
Oh, all right. I guess I don't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. You can have your river bear.
Oh. When I
Oh,
draw
no.
a card, everybody loses life.
Down to 57.
I tapped that wrong. Oh well. I guess I can. No, I can't attack into you. No, that would be bad.
All right. Let's see. I wonder if Tomer probably doesn't have counters in the bear deck.
I do
seems-
have a 2 islands untapped, sir.
That's true. But you were just complaining about how you don't have any interaction in that deck.
But it's
Let's
very
go.
pausable.
All right, it's combo time.
Oh no. No.
Commander time also. Arjun. So now I think we just draw a lot of cards, like Ponder, for example.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I think that's it.
So then I get to put all the cards in my hand on the bottom of my library and get that many new cards, and then Ponder.
I think you have to cycle wheel 2 more times and you win.
Ooh, I drew a lot of expensive things, though.
Ooh.
I might now. Oh lord, that's so sweet. What does this do? All right, I guess I can't win. I drew all expensive stuff.
Yes. Well, it's still Ursa major problem for us.
Oh dear.
You need to draw a double? Is that it?
I could use even more card drawing. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there go. I guess Richard is out.
I'm dead.
yeah. All right, so it's...
All right, Tomer, bear me up. Bear with me.
No. No. So I have to win this turn.
Or deal with my stuff. Yeah.
Both things this deck is not good at doing.
Well, you do have 3 guaranteed damage with Island Walk.
All right, what is in my graveyard that is good. All right, let's start things off with let's do this properly actually. Start off with a rune call bear.
Okay.
Bear with me here. All right. That's something. Striped bears.
Bear storm.
Bear storm over here. Get to draw a card. Come on.
Are you drawing live into anything?
It's possible. He's still what else could I do? All right, okay. Alpine grizzly.
This deck.
All right. Okay. I still have stuff.
You need like overrun, like disenchant. that might get there.
Bear.
Oh, with the proper flavor text.
Yeah, the right to bear arms.
Speaking of bear puns.
I think I'm running out of steam. Internal witness?
Okay.
For something? So I had a coat of arms in my hand.
Ooh.
But it wasn't enough damage because you have 2 blockers and I just had the Island Walk guy.
Oh, and a lot of your stuff doesn't have haste.
Yeah. So I
Those would
think
have been
that's
some big
it.
bears, though.
Yeah. I think you got it.
Score 1 for card drawing.
Still attacking with everything, though. Boom. Oh, propaganda! No!
I was gonna say, did you have a way to deal with that?
No. I've been usurped. All right. I have one more. So Seth,
Yes.
before you win, answer me this question.
Okay.
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
I don't know. What do you call a bear with no teeth?
A gummy bear.
Just for that.
No. All right, now I can go out. Now I can go out happy.
And I get to draw a lot of cards.
Oh. Good game. That is a lot of cards. Well.
Well, sweet. My deck seemed incredibly good.
Yeah, it was very, very sweet. I'm kind of jealous at how many cards you drew that game. So
It was a lot.
What was your main win conditions outside of the crawler? Was that the main one? Has to be a major one, I assume, with Arjun being your general, because you can wheel every single time you cast a spell.
That is one of the main ones, and then I also have Sphinx's Tutelage as one of the backup win conditions, and I think there is, I'm not sure what the card is, but there's something else that is similar that deals damage. Oh, I also have Psychic Spiral to get all the cards in my graveyard and then mill someone out in one shot.
Yeah.
So just weird card draw based win conditions. Spiraling Embers deals damage to a player equal to the number of cards in my hand. So apparently I could go up to 40 cards and get someone in one shot with that as well. So it's just all based on drawing cards and wheeling and somehow using that to win. Oh, and also Laboratory Maniac as well is another potential way of winning.
Yeah, the big reason why I wanted to pick that deck was because of Laboratory Maniac. It's probably my favorite win condition, I would say, in Commander, or in general. I've never actually had a chance to pull it off. It looks really sweet, though. What would you say would be any recommendations? Like, obviously you've only played it one time, so you don't have like expertise on the deck or anything. But did you feel just like did you have a vibe that any particular cards or ideas were missing, or any suggestions on how to improve it?
Well, I have to say, I think this deck was really solid. Nothing really stuck out to me. There's 38 lands, so I know you guys were talking about you thought maybe you could use more lands in your deck, but mine felt about right with 38 lands, plus a ton of like ponders and brainstorms and stuff to fix my draws, and some amount of mana rocks. And then really every card in the deck is pretty much on theme. I guess the only problem is I could imagine like a Notion Thief or something would just beat my deck. I don't really have many good ways of dealing with it. So there's certain cards that I don't know if I have enough good answers for. Like I have a little bit of removal and like some bounce, but not a whole lot. So that would be the only thing I could really think of, would maybe be some more answers to like potential really hateful cards like Spirit of the Labyrinth or Notion Thief or something like that.
So it seems maybe possibly some more creature removal, but outside of that, you think it ran very well.
Yeah, most of my creature removal is bounce based, so I'm not very good at answering creatures forever. So maybe a couple more ways to actually just get rid of a creature permanently.
That sounds fair. Also, yeah, I saw that you had Vandal Blast, you had Counter Magic, so on most other things, it seemed like you had a good grasp on the control side of things.
Yeah,
really sweet.
I was really impressed with it. As soon as I saw this deck, I knew I had to play it. So, and it worked out better than I even would have imagined looking at it on paper. It was very fun to play. So, thanks again to Adam Kaiser for sending it in, because it was a blast. Really cool deck.
Awesome. Richard, I saw that you were kind of picking up steam with your deck at the end there. I have a feeling like there's more Hydras than just that last one, the Hydra Omnivore.
Yeah, a lot of the Hydras have X in their mana cost, and I can get X up pretty high. Like, if Seth didn't gain life, I could just fireball them out over 2 turns. So we got a lot of mana going. And there's some sweet synergies. Blade of Selves with that Hydra would do massive damage to the whole board. Blade of Selves with the Acidic Slime, but the Blade of Selves died, so that kind of fizzled out. And then I actually drew the burn spell that couldn't be countered, the Fireball, but that was after Seth countered my initial volley, so I couldn't save myself in time, but I thought the deck was pretty sweet. I'd play it again.
Yeah.
It plays a lot of cards you wouldn't normally play, and these like just big, scary green Hydras, like they're just so sweet. And you can actually cast them like for a reasonable value of X with Rosheen, so...
Yeah, it was the first time I got to see Rosheen in action, but if you are running a lot of like X spells, she's huge ramp, like very mana efficient ramp, I would say. So it looked quite fun. And a lot of the all the best Hydras are usually like X costing Hydras too. So you have those, you have the fireballs. It looked neat. What would you say? Would you say there's anything you felt was a little bit lacking in the deck? Again, just as a first impression.
So I made 2 changes to the deck. I added Green Sun Zenith. It's an X spell, and it tutors up basically all of the green utility creatures. And with Green Sun Zenith, I added a Dryad Arbor, so I could use Green Sun Zenith as ramp. And that brought the deck from 35 to 36 lands. I felt we were a bit land light, so maybe go up to 37 lands, because lands are always a good thing in the deck, right? It's just increasing your X spells, and it helps prevent getting mana screwed.
Yeah, especially if you feel like you're low on lands, it's a lot worse than, let's say you missed a land drop, but you got a Rampant Growth. Well, the Rampant Growth would have been a lot better just as a land instead of like paying 2 mana for a tap land, really.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it looked sweet, definitely. Jake, are you with us?
Jake is with you.
I feel very sorry about
What's it been? An hour and a half or something since I left the game?
Yeah, it always sucks when somebody gets knocked out early, but
That's
the
what
phage
happens when you
is the gamble.
cast your phage into like a billion mana, like I did. So yeah, I think with this deck you just don't want to do that. You want to wait till people are mostly tapped out to try to go for it. Maybe stick like a duress or something into it. So if like someone refuses to stop holding up all their blue mana, you can like hit them with duress first and make sure they're not gonna mess you up.
Into the
Other than that, there was a good number of targeted removal, a lot of card draw, a lot of other creatures that combo with Torpor Orb. We got a Haunted Horror, which is a 2-mana 7/7 trample. You can kill the downside on that. Abyssal Persecutor and Inverter of Truth can both become 4-mana 6/6 flyers with no problems, or with no downside. So that's pretty cool. Got a good number of ways to tutor for your Torpor Orb, which you definitely need. I would have liked to see. I'm not sure exactly what. We got the Lightning Greaves in there, so we have that. Maybe like another way to give haste. I was looking for a 1-mana way. I feel like there's got to be like some sort of weird combat trick in black that gives haste, but I haven't actually looked it up to see if that exists yet. We got all the important lands. We got the expedition map to go find our Cabal Coffers. I really like the Cabal Coffers in the mono black decks, obviously. Overall, it's a good deck. But just be careful because Phage actually does have some text on it that you need to read. Realize that it could actually happen to you. So
yeah, as I said, it's like hardcore. It's playing Commander hardcore mode because the commander in your command zone is actually going to just kill you half the time, as we found out. But it was really good on you to pick out her and take on that challenge. Alright, and for my deck, Bear Force 1 by Tygran. I thought it was really sweet. I have suggestions to make it stronger, but at the same time, it is kind of like a joke deck. You are running grizzly bears, and you can't really deviate too far from that idea. So my only like general ideas would be possibly up the land count to 38. I don't think getting that land screwed in this game was because I was just missing 2 lands overall, but I think going from 36 to 38 would just be an overall improvement. There was some times where I was just ramping, where I would have rather just played a land for my turn instead. And the other thing that I would have liked to see is just more interaction. I think there are a couple ways that we can fight. We have Ulvenwald's Tracker, which has a bear fighting in the background, which is nice. You can make target creature fight another target creature. There might be some more fight mechanics. Savage Punch was missing in the deck, and I forgot about it myself when I was replacing some cards. And the cards that I had to replace were just 5 vanilla bears that were just were never reprinted online. Nothing too fancy. I did add in Words of Wilding, which is you can skip your next draw to put in a 2/2 bear creature, and I comboed that with Elemental Bond. Whenever a creature power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you draw a card. Most bears are obviously 2/2s, but this deck has a lot of Anthem effects to buff their power and toughness. I mentioned Coat of Arms, but there was also Adaptive Automaton. There was a bunch of others that I can't think of at the moment. But basically, if you have 3/3 bears, if all your bears are 3/3s, you can skip your draw step and make a bear token instead, draw a card off the Elemental Bond, skip that draw to make a bear, do that loop, make a giant bear army, and crush face. I thought that would be kind of funny. But yeah, otherwise, I thought it was really fun. It was also an opportunity for me to use those crappy puns and annoy everybody, so I was very happy. I walked away very satisfied with that game. Yeah, it's a great novel deck. I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Tygran. It was really fun. All right, that wraps up Commander Clash. Tune in next week when we're going to be doing another historical period commander where we build decks with cards that were printed in a specific time period. The first time we did this, we played with cards that were printed from the very beginning of Magic up to and including 5th edition. And this time we're going to be doing 6th edition up to and including onslaught block. So it should be a very different game of Commander from the usual, and hopefully it's going to be very sweet. So until then, see ya!